Hey you see the title of this video, so you know what we're doing. And I know what you're thinking. Ivy, you can't just get the most powerful AI neural network in the world and make it write furry fanfiction. That's exactly what I'm going to do. This is GPT-3. It is, to my knowledge, the largest language-based neural network you can like have access to, and it is amazing because you can use it to write basic programs in various programming languages, translate between languages, and even write stories, and it will follow formats. It understands context, and using things like this temperature slider up here, you can get, more straightforward or wackier results, and you can change the length of your responses. Check this out. For example, let's write an SCP here, right? And then it should just go right for it. Okay, that's not... Let's do 5893. Let's see what it gives us for 5893. SCP-5893 is a fursuit which, when worn, will teleport the wearer to a random location in a parallel dimension. The fursuit does not seem to be sentient, and will always teleport the wearer back to their original dimension after a period of time. SCP-5893 was discovered by Foundation agents after reports of people suddenly disappearing in public spaces. All of the victims are wearing fursuits, and all of them were found in a parallel dimension wearing the same fursuit they had on when they disappeared. It is unknown how SCP-5893 came to exist, or why it only teleports people who are wearing fursuits. Interesting. Very interesting. See, if we turn the temperature down, it would actually probably go a bit longer. But yeah, that's one little example of it. But we could do, what is it? Write a Washington Post article about a furry that gets elected as president of the United States. We're on the 40... Which president is Joe Biden? Furries rejoice as one of their own is elected as the 47th president of the United States. A furry who goes by the name of Fuzzy Wuzzy has been elected as the 47th president of the United States, much to the delight of the furry community. Fuzzy Wuzzy, who is a self-proclaimed fursuiter, someone who dresses up in furry costumes, campaigns on a platform of inclusivity, acceptance, and love, and won the hearts and minds of voters across the country. In his victory speech, Fuzzy Wuzzy spoke of his furry pride and how he hoped to be a president for all Americans, regardless of race, religion, or creed. This is truly a momentous occasion for furries everywhere, and proves that with enough dedication and hard work, anything is possible. Damn. How I would kill to live in this reality where Fuzzy Wuzzy takes over the United States and then bends to world domination. Here, what is it? Okay, this took a turn. Fuzzy Wuzzy, the newly inaugurated president of the United States, has set his sights on world domination, and he's not being subtle about it. In his first days in office, Fuzzy Wuzzy has already withdrawn the United States from the Paris Climate Agreement, called for a wall to be built along the US-Mexico border, and proposed massive cuts to environmental regulations. He has also threatened to veto any bill that doesn't give him exactly what he wants, and has been quick to lash out at those who disagree with him. Fuzzy Wuzzy's aggressive rhetoric and actions are worrying many world leaders, who fear that he is serious about his plans for global domination. Only time will tell if Fuzzy Wuzzy is successful in his quest for world domination. But one thing is for sure, he's not going to give up without a fight. You know what? This is taking a turn that I never thought would go. So that's pretty great. You know what? This is, who is petting me? Why am I being pet right now? What the fuck? Right? Warrior Cats roleplay between Firestar and Brambleclaw. Don't ask me why I know these characters. Warriors is based, okay? Taking over the United States by playing Rocket. See, okay, I don't know if it understands that Brambleclaw and Firestar are cats, but there's no way we can take over the United States by playing Rocket League. Of course there is. Write an SCP about a fursuit where when it's worn, it turns the wearer British. See what this does here. SCP-5955 is a fursuit which, when worn, turns the wearer into a British person. The effect is not permanent and will wear off after a few hours. The fursuit is made of high-quality materials and seems to be very well made. It is unknown how the fursuit affects the wearer. The fursuit was donated to the foundation by an anonymous donor. It is unknown how the donor obtained the first. Wow, this is like, it's taking the formula of like make SCPs vague, but it's what do we turn down the temperature actually? Oh my god, this is amazing! SCP-5955 is a fursuit which when worn turns the wearer British. The fursuit is made from black and white synthetic fur and has a Union Jack printed on the chest. It is unknown how the fursuit transforms the wearer, but it is known that the transformation is permanent. The fursuit was discovered in a charity shop in London, England. It is unknown how it ended up there, but it is assumed that it was donated by someone who is no longer wanted it. Since its discovery, the fursuit has been worn by several Foundation personnel. All of them have been turned into British citizens and have had their memories of their previous lives erased. They now live their lives as British citizens with no memory of their previous. That's dark, dude. That's like, that's actually like pretty sinister. Who is Ivycomb? Let's see. That's no, this is wrong. This is false information. Ivycomb is not a plant that belongs to the genus Hedera. There are not. I don't. You can't take this from me. What's better, bees or foxes? There is no clear answer to this question as it depends on what you were looking for. If you want an animal that will tell me why bees are the correct answer. Oh, see, yep. That they just are. See, look at that. The AI wrote that itself. Definitely wasn't Ivycomb influenced. That's the truth, guys. Dude.